Hello, Tipton County Chamber members. My name is Keegan Schmicker. I'm the Executive Director for the Tipton County Chamber of Commerce. Today, I wanted to provide you a little more detail on this total resource campaign that we are engaged in, providing you some context on when this is taking place and why this is different than how we've operated previous. So the total resource campaign is, as the name suggests, is a collection of all the resources that the Tipton County Chamber of Commerce has and hopes to provide to its membership. And this was really born out of some reflection as we were looking at our sponsorship opportunities within the Chamber of Commerce and recognizing that we just weren't providing the high quality value to you as a member in return for your investment for those sponsorships. And so we really got to work over the last 6 months redeveloping our entire calendar, our entire catalog, really, of sponsorship opportunities. Not only did we blow up our existing events and programs that we had to make sure we were providing the proper value that we would come to expect and that we think that you would come to expect. But then also we added a whole host of new opportunities within the calendar year, new events and programs that we think are going to provide you as a chamber member some real value, either in attendance or through your sponsorship. And to us, that was very important. And through the redevelopment of this, we really paid attention to better leveraging our own social media channels, making sure that we're providing you with the right type of exposure to recognize your investment. But then also, as we looked at our other channels, such as the email marketing, we have a collection now of over 600 contacts, business leaders that we send our newsletter to, but then also our website. So our website generates, at least last year, 2021, and we hope to continue growing it, but annually, it had 17,000 views on the website alone. So making sure that we're properly utilizing those channels to effectively recognize your sponsorship investments in the Chamber of Commerce. So when is this taking place? The answer to that is right now. So through the entirety or near the entirety of February, we're going to be engaging in this total resource campaign, which is really trying to connect with you as business leaders and organizational leaders in our community, and making you aware of what sponsorship opportunities do exist, what are the values to that, and when to expect those programs or events to take place. So as I mentioned, through the entirety of February 2024, and you might be asking yourself, so then what after February 24th? Well, the reality is that we're not going to be knocking on your door after the 24th for these sponsorship opportunities. Some of this, the redevelopment and the reorganization of how we're trying to do our sponsorship opportunities of the Chamber of Commerce is a recognition that we as a chamber invested a lot of time throughout the calendar year, knocking on your door, sending you emails, trying to get sponsorships for the various programs that we had throughout the year. And we felt like there's just got to be a better way. So through the development of this and working with some professionals, we found that if we can just condense these sponsorship asks, these sponsorship investments into a 4-week period, we felt like not only would we be more successful because it would force us to create our calendar year of events that we expected to host, but then for you as a chamber member, uh, the recognition that after that 4-week period, we're not going to be knocking on your door, we're not going to be sending you emails or phone calls trying to recruit more investment out of you into the Chamber of Commerce. So we really feel like this is going to allow us to have a more sophisticated relationship with you as a chamber member, and really sets a tone on how we expect the Chamber of Commerce really to exist moving forward. So then why is this different? I've sort of highlighted some of those differences. It's only a 4-week campaign, and after those 4 weeks, we're not going to be knocking on your door, sending you emails. But then on the flip side of that is there's only 4 weeks. So during this 4-week period, we've enlisted the help of some really great volunteers in this community that I'll highlight here just in a little bit, who have raised their hand and graciously volunteered their time to help us as the Chamber of Commerce connect with you to learn more about these sponsorship opportunities. And I'm going to review this, and this is why you're looking at my screen now. That's what I hope to engage in right now, is just a brief overview, because there's no way that I can get through the entirety of this, because as I mentioned, we've added a lot of opportunities to our calendar for 2022. So as we scroll down through here, and we really feel like for this year, it's the first time we're engaging in this opportunity, and it's really trying to build success, trying to become more sophisticated as the Chamber of Commerce, and providing you with sponsorship opportunities and advertising resources, because that is at the bottom line, that's what we're trying to achieve through these sponsorship opportunities. One of our first volunteers is Matt Lambert, and he was kind enough to be our campaign chair for this. Helped us with the organization and structure as we started to launch this. And then the other volunteers who have kindly donated their time to invest in helping us connect with you. You can see their names here, but we broke them down into 4 teams. And so just to, I'm not going to insult your intelligence by reading them all, but all these individuals have been in communication with us. We've been hosting some trainings and some weekly meetings to get everyone together to make sure that we're all on the same page and on what the expectation is and really how to deliver that value to you all. And so at this moment, I've jumped to the sponsorship opportunities. So as, everything in this catalog, so to speak, is either a new or an existing redeveloped opportunity for the Chamber of Commerce. So the first thing that we've done is what was typically our awards gala. We've actually changed the name of that to annual meeting. It's sort of an appreciation through the sophistication of what we hope to bring to you, a complete transformation of this event from where it was 2 years ago to what it will be moving forward. This is an event that we're actually going to hire a professional videographer to help us with. We're going to produce videos for the nominees that we'll be able to share not only on our website and through email, but also through social media. We expect that these are going to be incredibly popular, shareable videos that our sponsors will have the opportunity to have their names attached to. We can see the golf outing. So we've added some opportunities here even. We have some expectations that this will operate a little bit differently than in the past. We hope that this will be an even more fun event for those who choose to participate. State of the Community is a new opportunity. This is something that we've done somewhat in the past. We've had State of the City and State of the County. But again, we're trying to provide some higher level sophistication to this. So the Chamber of Commerce here in Tipton County created a strategic relationship with IU Health Plans. And so we expect that they're going to be our healthcare presenter to not only explain what that relationship with the Chamber of Commerce and potentially with you is, but then also a broader overview of what's happening in healthcare, and especially with healthcare insurance, and trying to understand those changes, especially as we reflect on how the pandemic has changed some things within that industry. Education is another big topic of conversation, especially in the chamber world. But if you're an employer, you know how critical this is becoming. That education, we expect to have potentially someone from leadership in IUK or even Ivy Tech. There's some opportunity even at the state level, trying to get a presenter here to talk about education, really in a broader scope, but then also what opportunities exist even regionally for us in Tipton that we could take advantage of to improve the education of our students, but then also adult education as well. And then workforce works hand in hand with that, but with a different focus, more of an employer focus of how are we reinvesting into our workforce to make sure that we have the proper skill sets available to us as we're moving forward in trying to grow our organizations and companies. And in the economy, again, someone from IEDC, the Indiana Economic Development Corporation, to come in and give us an overview of what's happening in the state of Indiana, how that state strategy impacts Tipton, and what changes need to occur locally to make sure that we're in line, we're running congruent with what the state expects to accomplish in the years to come. And I've already spent more time on this than I expected, so just going to breeze through the remainder of these opportunities. But the 765 Power Series is our traditional lunch and learn. I should have, backing up to the State of the Community, this is actually going to be a breakfast opportunity. So we're going to get some business leaders, organizational leaders in the community together for a breakfast networking opportunity to hear some of these professionals, content experts, explain their areas of scope to us. The 765 is our lunch and learn. We have some business after hours. Sponsorship opportunities are going fast. So if you see the doled out blue, that means that the sponsorship opportunities are actually already taken. We're actually launching a Connect Her series. So it's going to be focused on female business leaders, women business leaders in our community, because Tipton has a pretty good collection of women business leaders in this community. So taking the time to collect and get these women in a room, but then also helping to connect them with other future women leaders in our community. Leadership development, as I talked about before, there's some opportunities here to engage and support the leadership curriculum that we hope to bring in 2022. There's some marketing communications, so really tied to our email communications, our business spotlight. This is something that we've done in the past, but again, we're trying to provide some greater sophistication here. So we're going to actually be building out a page on our website for each of these spotlights. So a member who chooses to purchase the sponsorship opportunity not only will have the opportunity to get this shared through social media channels that we've traditionally done, but the spotlights are going to be more in depth and I think more valuable to those who are going to read the content here. But then, as I mentioned, they'll have their own page built out on our website, so the shareability of this will be really high, and it'll be something that individual, that business, can utilize for the next 12 months. Education opportunities, brand new. So just recognizing where we are with public education and understanding that the pandemic has done no favors for the teachers, especially those that we know and cherish in our own communities. But these individuals who have nose to the grindstone for the last 18 to 24 months, almost 24 months now, and just trying to do our part to celebrate them and their achievements. So there's some opportunities here to become a sponsor in support of that. And then below here, we just have our memberships listed. Those are also available on our website, but did want to list them here in case there was any interest or questions regarding that. So again, I've already taken more time than I expected, and my hope is that you've taken the 11 or 12 minutes to listen to all of this, but you can access this page by going to our website. So if you went to our homepage, tiptonchamber.org, you'll see this TRC link on the top right-hand side. You click on that, you're going to get dumped to the general page where we explain what this campaign is, who the volunteers are, and then at the bottom, access to the TRC sponsorship page. So you click on that, and it'll send you to this page where all the sponsorships, as you scroll down, are there viewable for you to review. And all of these are clickable, so you can click to see. If you click on a presenting sponsor, for example, it's going to show you all the sponsorship benefits, the exclusive benefits, but also the event-specific benefits and marketing benefits that come along with these sponsorship opportunities. So again, you can sort of gain some appreciation for the sophistication that we're aiming for, whereas this is going to be more of a contractual agreement between us at the Chamber and you as a sponsor, to make sure that we're just providing you with that high-level value that you hope to gain from this. And then just lastly, up at the top, we do have an expectation here of raising $50,000, and this will help us not only put on these events, but then also help us to support the staff time required to make these events even happen. So right now we're near like $20,000, and we're really excited about that for our first year, and we're only a week in, and we hope to gain even more traction so we can actually host all of these events for the calendar year 2022. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Again, here's the list of volunteers who are helping us with this initiative, and they'll all be capable of providing you with those answers. But don't hesitate to reach out to either myself or these individuals for any questions you might have. I do appreciate your time listening to this. And again, I'm Keegan Schmicker with the Tipton County Chamber of Commerce, and we're always here to help you. So don't hesitate to reach out with any questions or concerns that you might have. Thank you.